Life is chaos. We all need a break. This is your reminder. Take a minute to recenter. Sit back, sip your coffee. Get back to your chaos, confidently. Every week, I ask you to take a minute to recenter. Everybody needs a break. This week, I think I need a break. So let's all take a break. I've talked about myself, talked about where I came from, talked about why I think I should be here. I've talked about my history, like the fact that I've got basically 16 years of mothering, and you can probably trust me maybe a little. But this week, let's take a break. I mean, mom tips and everything else are cool, but I think we should actually just recenter. I have so many goals and hopes and dreams for this channel, and I can't do any of them without you. So for one, thank you. Thank you for watching. If you've been here from the beginning, one day you're going to look back at these videos and go, I remember when. For now, I'm just pushing through one day at a time, one video at a time, hoping that I'm getting 1% better each time. It's insane that I'm here in the first place. Never expected to start a channel. Hopefully I get to help people. For example, I put up something through my social media this week. Well, the week past. And it talked about putting your husband first and prioritizing what needs to be. And just because you put something first doesn't mean something else is last. For example, if you put your husband first, doesn't mean your kids are last. And I like some of the feedback I got on that. It was interesting. Mostly because in the past I've put up stuff like that about putting my husband first and valuing my relationship. And the only thing I got back from everybody around me was essentially backlash. I got scolded, kids should always come first. And I got criticized, and I am pretty sure my husband got some nasty comments behind my back. Not really sure what he did with those, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't change my opinion. And that's because I truly believe it. And you really got to stand firm in what you believe in. Because if you don't stand for what you believe in, you'll fall for anything. I mean, all these things are cliche, but the older you get, the more you realize that these things are true. Truths are passed down from generation to generation, from one person to another. Something that you hear from someone else that sounds so cliche is actually a life truth. One thing I'd like to share with you this week, although we're taking a break, is that as the mom, you're the heart. I feel like I've mentioned it before, but I don't think I could ever mention it enough. You're the heart. You're heart of the family. You guide them. Your husband, he should be logical. He should be the head of the family. He should be making the tough decisions that you should submit to. It doesn't mean that you're his slave or you're bowing in utter submission, because a real relationship, a real loving and good relationship based on good values, the wife submits to her husband, but the husband leads his family down righteous paths. It's his responsibility to put his family first, every single member. Because when you marry a good man, he's going to put you first. It's going to be what's important to you is important to him. And like parenting, you don't let your children touch hot stoves. You don't let your children run into the street. You don't let them do dumb things that are going to hurt them. They don't agree with it. They don't like it, but you're looking out for them. There are times where you may not agree with what your husband says, and you have to go with it anyways, because if you've married a good man, he's going to be looking out for you. And in this case, you'll be the child touching the stove. So you've got to submit. But submitting to your husband is not the same as being a slave. It's called respecting him. And as the wife and as the mom, being the heart of the family means you guide the family. So you may be submitting to the logical, even if you don't agree with it. For example, there are times that my husband disciplines our children in ways that I don't always agree with. But it is my job to submit. And my children need that. They need that discipline from a dominant masculine figure. This whole toxic masculinity thing, I don't agree with it. But that is another topic, maybe for another day way far in the future. My point is, my children need that discipline. They need a firm hand. And as a mom, I have too much heart. I will probably baby my kids until it's too late. That's all I can say, because who knows? But that strong, firm hand from my husband to discipline them when they need it, it's important. And it shows them boundaries. And I will hug them and kiss their boo-boos and I will love them. But a good wife and a good mother will back her husband and will say, gotta listen to your father. You gotta listen to your father. It's hard. It's really hard. There are times that I slip up. I am not perfect. And I question him. But I work really, really hard to make sure that he knows that I respect him and I've got his back. And I may question him, but it's definitely not in front of the children. Because we need to be united front. We need to be united so that we can guide our children down the right path. We need them to know that we're united so they're not playing one against the other. And I think that's so important and extremely lost in today. Children need a firm, masculine figure, a father figure in their life to help guide them. And they need a nurturing mother figure in their life to help protect them. They need both sides, like two sides of a coin. It doesn't work if they're both heads. It doesn't work if they're both tails. You need one and you need the other. It's how you raise well-balanced children, as I trip over my words. Haha. Hey, this is real life. And this is our break. Long story short, as a mother, as a wife, you're the heart of the family and you guide them. That saying, happy wife, happy life, I know I've mentioned it before. I think it's truth. Because when you're unhappy, your family suffers. And there are a lot of things that you can do to help you be happy. One, I think you'll find that respecting and submitting to your husband can bring you happiness. Maybe not exactly what you're thinking, but it can. And taking time for self-care, taking time to take a break, taking time to recenter, that brings you a level of happiness too. As well as making sure that you're caring for all of your family's needs and your needs. Whether it's work, whether it's schedules, schools, activities, appointments, making sure that you get everything taken care of, it gives you a sense of accomplishment and that brings you happiness. I think in today's age, we are too much controlled by this desire to do nothing, right? Like you just want to sit on the couch and watch TV and do nothing. But since I've started implementing schedules and everything else that don't relate to just the kids and just the cleaning, for example, setting the schedule for these recordings, setting the schedules for work and different tasks that I have to do, it gives a sense of accomplishment. And it starts with me and it starts with morning. I am up between 5 and 5:30 every weekday and some Saturdays, but not really. Most Saturdays I'm up between 6 and 7. And Sundays are my day off. That's my schedule. I am up between 5 and 5:30. I take time for my devotionals. I take time to exercise. I take time to set aside for work. And I take time to get ready. It helps me feel better. And doing that, those few things in the morning between 5 and 9, that's my time. That's me time. But I still dedicate to work. And then I cook, I get the family fed, I get my husband help with getting ready for work. We're a family. We work together. We're unified. I require that my teenager help out around the house. I require that she help out with caring for brothers and other household responsibilities because we're a family and we work together. I am a stay-at-home mom, very blessed and grateful to be. That means that my husband goes to work. So he earns the money and brings it home so we can pay the bills. I take care of the house. I take care of the dishes and the laundry and the shopping and the errands and the kids and the appointments, the scheduling. I make sure everybody stays on track. Being a stay-at-home mom is a full-time job. 24/8. Yeah, 24/8. Because we do need that extra day in there, even if it doesn't exist. And it's important that we make sure to schedule time for ourselves. Get your sleep at night. Exercise. Eat healthy. Spend time with your kids. Make sure you're doing game night, movie night, fun times. Go to the park. Take a break from the busy hustle bustle of life. It's important. Take time to take care of you. Not just sit on your butt and watch TV, although that's very important on certain days, which I do on Sunday. Take care of you by exercising, eating healthy. Take a break from responsibilities by going outside to run around with your kids. Play. Have fun. My daddy always told me, you don't stop playing when you get old. You get old when you stop playing. I think that we can end that there. I think that was a lot. Probably more than I intended. Hopefully that gives you a break that you need to just kind of connect with another adult. Hopefully it still provides you with some value and education and tips. If you liked anything and you want to see more of it, leave a comment. As always, like, subscribe, follow for more. Because next week we plan to get back and we plan to come hard. Because I intend for this channel to be successful. And the only way I can do that is to provide value for you. So let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want to learn. Let me know what you want to know. Comment, send an email. I've posted it before, but I'll post it again. Give me any information that you're lacking, and I will help you get there. Until next time, friends, let's get back to our chaos.